There we go. Mm, 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 mm. Why is my bitrate garbage? What is happening? Mm, my bitrate being booty hole right now. Let's see. Let's look at our stats. View stats. Bitrate. Dropped frames. Recording. It says my bitrate's not terrible. It just feels terrible. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna load a bowl while I wait for people to come in. Let's go ahead and maybe play some music while we're waiting. Oh my god, come on. Just fucking do what I want you to do. My computer's being really fucking slow right now. Okay, I think I'm gonna close Opera because I think that cancel. Oh, maybe not Opera, but how do I get it to reduce my CPU? GX control, RAM limiter. Here we go. Network limiter. CPU limiter. Oh, but it's breaking now. God, I need to get a better computer. Oh, come on. I should have told you. Let's see. Twitch stats? Oh, I guess I already had Twitch stats on? Oh. Okay. There we go. Show me when I fall. I was so tired this morning, dude. That's why fucking stream is late. I had a crazy headache when I woke up, so I went back to sleep to get rid of that shit. I'm using my phone as my camera right now, and I hope it doesn't die. I'm gonna have to plug it in before I go to my interview. Luckily, I took the later interview, so then I can have time to do stream and then get ready for my interview even more. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep my makeup the way it is. It's not very demure, not very mindful, but it's an interview at Hot Topic, so I do want to look like a little bit like I belong there. I was trying to go for like corporate alternative goth type. I'm wearing like a button-up blouse and a skirt with some leggings. Alright. I guess I should. Oh, I can't fucking send out notifications because my phone is being used. I need to buy a webcam. Or find my fucking old one. I don't know where the fuck it went. Okay, I think we'll get through the 3 games today because I don't think they are supposed to be very long at all. I don't know though. Okay. The only light I have on right now is my ring light so that you can see my face. Bring my mic like actually right in front of my face so they sound decent. Oh yeah. You can't see anything because I did it. There we go. It's fucked up because I can't tell how the sound is because it doesn't have any like intro music or anything. I am so excited for the party today. I need to prepare everything. I should first order a pizza. There should be a flyer with a number somewhere in the house. So this is obviously a horror game about pizza, but like, I don't know how the fuck they're gonna make pizza scary. Okay, so there's supposed to be a flyer in the house for Pizza Butt. Alright. Pizza Butt. Call 834-711. Enter number to call someone. 834-711. Oh, I like that. I like typing it in. Pizza Butt worker. Hello? Greetings. I would like to order 4 large pineapple pizzas, please. Alright, first of all, who the fuck answers the phone with greetings? Second of all, fuck your pineapple pizza. I'm an all meat type of girl. Very well, your order will arrive shortly. We hope you will enjoy it. What are you gonna do to me, bud? You're kinda creepy. Damn, didn't even ask anything else or anything. Like, what if I want some fucking breadsticks? The fuck? I should set everything up in the living room. Objective, gather 3 snacks in a movie. Alright, well, snacks are usually in the fridge. Can I grab more than one? No? Okay, we got Lulp. Some classic Lulp. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. Could that be one of the guests? Oh my god, it's so loud. Please stop knocking so loud. You sound like a cop. I'm getting stuck on shit in my doorway. Bro, who's gonna order or who's gonna deliver pizza out in the middle of nowhere like this? Damn, can you even see on my screen? Oh yeah, you can see the stars a little bit. Fuck. Ooh, okay. Actually, this is really dark. Is there any way to bring up the brightness? Let's see. Filters. No. Let's see. Filters. Let's do color correction. Just bring the gamma up. And then we'll go back in. Oh, there you go. You can see now. I made it up that high though. Oh, that's much better. That's like kind of what I see now. Wow. We figured it out. Oh my gosh, dude, my neighbor, I swear to God, he has no life. He just fucking like goes and like turns on his car every once in a while. Like, fucking no life, bro, for real. Notifications. How does one turn off notifications without fucking everything up? I can't turn off notifications unless I fucking get out of my shit. Oh, come on with this fucking shit, dude. It's just annoying because, like, I had a webcam, I would not be doing this. Alright, there we go. Okay. We won't have notifications going on all the fucking time. Alright, this is as far as I can go. No one's here, obviously. I'm going back in my house. The door opens like a Minecraft door. Alright, what the fuck was I doing? Grabbing snacks? Sir, this is just a slab of meat. That is not a snack. You gotta cook it first. Pizza butt worker, you have chosen wrong. Ooh. Welcome and thank you for the first time chat. Oh my gosh, I got a Guanfei. I have to pull in your name closer so I can actually see. I'm blind. I'm so blind. Okay, I'll just make the whole screen bigger. How about that? I got it right. Yay! I'm trying to make the chat bigger for myself. Alright. There we go. Well, we chose wrong apparently. I mean, we did choose wrong though. We got 4 pineapple pieces. That's wrong. Pineapple, I don't know. I don't even like fruit really that much. Like, I don't like the texture of fruit. I don't really like pineapple in general. So, pineapple and pizza, I'm good on that. Like I said, all meat, please. What are these? These look actually delicious. Strawberry, whatever the fuck it is. Oh. That's strange. I should check the breaker. It's located outside in the back. Bro, you only have lights on in your house. Your fucking breaker should not be popping, bro. Got an electrical problem, that's the case. Okay. Check the back. So do I go out the front to get out the back? Ooh, I got a chill down my fucking spine. Ooh! What's scary is that you're apparently going out... yeah, for real. Exactly. Ooh. Did he just climb on my house, bro? Get the fuck up off my house. Look at them feet. You got dirty feet prints all over my fucking house. What is wrong with you? Getting dirty feet all over my fucking house. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, you're gonna have some fucking nasty tapeworms after eating that meat. Maybe we're like... Well, there is like cultures that eat raw meat. Maybe we're that kind of culture. Maybe we're gonna dip it in soy sauce and just fucking devour that shit. Throw him a snack. He obviously want movie night with you. Yeah, for real, bro. We'll give him the raw meat. That's probably the snack for him. In the end, he's just our friend and he just wants raw meat. It's okay. That's why he's painted in red. He wants the raw meat. Okay, I gathered 3 snacks and where's the movie? Oh, here's a movie. Damn, VHS, bro? You don't even have fucking Netflix? Damn, bro. Slacking. How do I... Put that bitch in there, come on. Oh, I guess I just have to put it on the table. Could that be one of the guests? Well, it wasn't last time. I don't know who the fuck would be coming out to your house in the middle of the night. You got the psycho killer cabin. That was fucking scary. Okay. That was pretty decent. Well, that was really short. Okay, well, we'll go play the next one. That's why I had a bunch of different games planned. Because I knew it would be short. Alright, close that one. This one, that was pretty decent. That guy did a good job on that short horror game. Hey, it got me, so I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting him to, like, not be there again. Like it did last time. Oh my gosh. I'm struggling. How did I get this to open last time? Is this gonna work? Please? It's not working. Okay. Well, we'll move on to Fears to Fathom then. Oh shit. Damn, I must be doing something wrong with itch.io games or something, because they're not opening. I got the pizza one to open. What is wrong with the rest of them? Do. Technical difficulties. Wait, what's the... It says application, but it's not letting me open it like an application. Hello. Oh, there we go. We did it! Okay, I actually don't remember what this one's about. I've seen all of them, but I don't remember this one, because it is like the first one. Bro, I got like resin on my fucking arm. What the hell? You have a story to share? I wish I had a story to share, to be honest. I mean, I don't wish, but like, it would be cool to be in one of these games for sure. Why is everything breaking? Oop. Oh, okay, I thought we fucking broke the whole game. Goddamn. Home Alone, July 12th. I didn't want to put this up on Reddit just for it to be called a piece of fiction. I don't even know where to start. Excuse my lack of good storytelling skills. That's what everyone says. I guess I'll just start. Whoa, my headset's falling off. It was the middle of summer. My parents had left for that weekend due to a work trip, which meant I was all by myself for the weekend. Also, I feel like I do have to mention that my sleep schedule was really messed up around this time. I would sleep and get up just about any time of the day. Though I did plan on fixing that. Sounds like my friend Morty. He's probably asleep right now. Oh shit. Why so loud? I woke up at around 8 after a nap that evening. Damn, dude, what the fuck? You nap until 8 o'clock at night? That's ridiculous. You're not gonna sleep now. Ooh. Creepy. Like, just the way the character moves. Escapes and read messages. Mom.
Dad and I may be back by Sunday evening. Why are you being so paranoid, Mom? I'm 14. Think I'm gonna take a little nap. Probably gonna order some pizza. Yes. No need to order anything. Already made you lasagna this morning. Check the fridge. Okay, wait. Oh, here we go. How's Kim? Yeah, crap. I totally forgot. Probably gonna do it tonight. LOL, same. My parents are out of town, or out for the night. Want to come over? We can play Mario Kart too. I'll let you know. Okay, call Josh too. I can't promise, dude. May have plans with Nat. Okay. So Mom doesn't want us to order pizza because she fucking hates us. Go piss on her fucking bed. Don't ask me why, but I went straight to my parents' room. Sir, I'm calling the cops on you. He's 14, alone at home. Either he gets laid or he dies. He dies! For real. Who leaves their fucking 14-year-old over the weekend, too? Like, that's pretty fucked up. In my opinion. I love how it said 20 minutes, but I'm gonna somehow make this shit an hour, I bet. Okay, well, we need to lock the door or something. No, I don't want to crouch. Oh, I hate this game. This game is way scarier than the other one already. Dude, you got lots of fucking food in here. Look, you got some fucking Parmesan though? Oh, that's just fuck. Why do you have so much cheese, guy? Your parents have 3 things of cheese just chilling in their refrigerator. Look, you got meat. You could have made a whole bunch of shit. You could have made burgers. Look at that big thing of tuna. I've never seen tuna that big. That's crazy. Bro, you got so much juice. There's no way this juice is getting drank up by the time it goes bad. Alright, food was cold. Maybe he's Italian. Cheese and lasagna, that checks out. Yeah, for real. We're just gonna leave the fridge open because, you know, my mom didn't want to let me order pizza, so I'm gonna fucking raise her electricity bill like no tomorrow. I'm gonna make all the food go bad. Bro, look how many vegetables you left down here. That shit's all gonna go bad by the weekend. Why do you have 6 things of eggs? Who needs that many eggs? Are you, like, training to be a bodybuilder or what? Food was already warm. Oh. You know what, Mom? You know what I think about your fucking lasagna? Fuck your lasagna. I'm just not gonna pay attention to the windows because they freak me out. We're gonna be blissfully ignorant. I should have closed the refrigerator door. I don't give a shit. Anarchy! Is it gonna make, okay, I thought it was gonna make me close it. Am I gonna eat this whole fucking lasagna? Okay. Mmm, delicious. Scalding hot lasagna in my hands. Alright. I hate eating noises. Come on, let's hurry this up. We're just gonna pretend like that nothing happened. That was loud. If the murderer wants to get in, just say no. He can't legally enter without your consent. Works every time. 80%. Or I can't see what percentage that says. I'm frozen with fear. Leave me alone, please. Oh my god, I should have closed the refrigerator door. I should get the fuck up out of here. Oh, fuck. Go to see you tomorrow. Why is there crashing? I want to hide. Can I hide? Can I just preemptively hide? Why does the noises keep playing over and over again? I couldn't focus because of the TV noise downstairs. But... Bud. The TV noise. I'm pretty scared. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care about the fucking stupid ass refrigerator door. We're leaving it open because anarchy. Bro, you struggle to get up the stairs, dude. What the fuck's going on? Alright, we did our homework. Kitty, you're scaring me. Why'd you jump up here? Come on, right here. I like how there's breaking in the windows, everything like that, but like, fucking, we're just not gonna bother with it until fucking 1 a.m. Can't promise you. We're gonna have to call it off, man. Something just came up, but you gotta come to Jexico's tomorrow. I'm sorry, Miles. Gotta see you tomorrow. Don't forget Chem. Chill out, dude. All good. I'll probably just go back to bed after Chem. Cool, Mom. Don't stay up too late, you kids. I shouldn't get to hear from Mrs. Paula this time. My cat is trying to stop. I can't really play the game with the baby. Okay. Well, we won't stay up too late, Mom, because we'll be dead. It's okay. I always close my door before going to bed. I never close my door before going to bed. I do not like my door closed. Cats are assholes. Yeah, literally. She just wants a snuggle, and she wants the chair that I'm in. That's mainly what it is. And she wants, the chair that I'm in. My headset wants to fall off my head really bad. Oh man, I forgot. I'm gonna have to edit these to cut out the fucking weed parts because YouTube's gonna get mad. Damn, made it more work for myself. I hear something. 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 Go back to bed. I don't even know where I'm supposed to hide in here. Please stop. My front door's open! Why are you not concerned? Oh, maybe it's not open? I don't know. How do we get water? I don't care. Anarchy. Get water in the bathroom, you idiot. For real, like, just drink it from the faucet like a real person. No one goes to the fucking downstairs fridge at night. You fucking drink out of the faucet like a fucking animal. You there? Who's at the door? Mommy! I don't know who's at the door. I'm gonna hide. Call the cops. Mom! How do I respond? Mom! Do something! Bro, I'd be calling the cops so fast if that was my kid. What the fuck? Oh shit. Are we on an ad right now? I don't even know. Do I have to get up? I know there's a person at the door. I'd just be hiding. Is he coming? I mean, I hear creepy music, but I don't know if he's coming. Mom is here. She sees a stranger at the door. First move, send a message. Is stupidity running? For real, dude? Like, did this kid even lock the door? Click to hide. We'll just go throw our water at him. What do we do? How do I call the cops? Am I supposed to go answer the door? Because that would be stupid. That would be really stupid. I can't tell when I'm supposed to hide. Oh, those are my own footsteps. Fuck me. Alright. Are you gonna come running at us? I think he comes out of the bathroom. Running. I'm trying to bait his little ass. I don't know what's gonna trigger him coming after us. I think maybe it's going downstairs, but I don't know. I might play a happy game after this. Fuck. Alright. Come on. We got balls. We should have a knife. I would have definitely, if it was me, I would have a knife. I'd be ready to stab a bitch. Alright, you're hiding. What now? Yeah, oh my god, Mom, stop texting me and call the cops. I want to close my eyes. I don't like this. Paul sent me. We're calling the cops. Lock the door. Oh, I'm just gonna hide. Don't answer the door. I'm not answering the door. She said hide. I know. Why did it take her this long? No matter what he does. He's already in here, I'm pretty sure. So he's been creeping in the windows. Oh, I responded to her. Mom, where'd you get this photo from? Paula sent it to me. So do I hide? Or do I gotta confront him? Are the cops on their way? I don't understand this game. My heartbeat's going. Yeah, you kids? Where the fuck is the other kid? We're sacrificing her for ourselves. It's okay. Am I supposed to go try to lock the front door or some shit? Because that would not be what I would be trying to do. I'd be like trying to stay hidden. Ah, dude, we're gonna have to get up. Mom said to close the door. The door was a murder in front of it. Yeah, exactly, dude. Champion mom. Absolutely. #1 mom of the year. What happens if we open it? I can't open it. I can't do anything. I'm stuck on the stairs, bro. I'm stuck. Everything is so fuzzy. It's really hard to see. Maybe I gotta close my door or something. Maybe that will do something. I don't know. Close the fridge. Yeah, maybe the game is truly mad about the fucking fridge. I can't open it anymore. It won't let me open the door. I'm officially stuck in my room. Ooh. Is it? Ooh. Why would I open the door just because you ring the doorbell phone? Like, what? Just because you give me a little ding dong, I'm not gonna fucking... I'm gonna turn up this... I'm gonna put an output... game... Oh shit. I'm trying to turn up the game volume. There we go. Now it should be easier to hear. Okay, so... Do you hear her? It's Paul at the door, Mom. So sorry, honey. Everything's gonna be alright. Am I supposed to answer the door now? I guess I'm supposed to answer the door now. Because it's Paula? Seriously, like, do something. Shoot him. Shoot the guy. Fuck you, Paula. I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. You can fucking get stabbed by that guy. I don't give a shit. He's coming. Yeah, she's literally looking at him now. She, like, he's... Who's that man in the window? I don't think he lives here. The cops are here. Well, hopefully we won't die. Good music? Bad music? Oh, we did it. He got his ass kicked up. Oh fuck. She genuinely jump scared me. Help me, he's behind me. Oh, it just closes the game. Okay. That's fine. Alright, well, let's see. Close out of that. Let's try to get this one open. I know, thanks. You stood there and rang the doorbell while the man was trying to find me. You literally would have watched me die. Oh, here we go. I know this one worked because I opened it last night. I don't know if I can take it out of window mode or what. Okay, probably shouldn't have two of them open though. This game is not suitable for children or the easily disturbed. It includes depictions of horror elements, human-animal violence and death, abusive relationships, disturbing images, loud noises, flashing images, lights, and more. Individuals suffering from anxiety, depression, or certain fears, phobias may not have a safe experience playing this game. For a full list of content trigger warnings, go to the About section in the game's main menu. Please take care of yourself. Ooh, how loud is this? Oh, it's not loud at all because it's not working. Great. Ooh, it's really loud now. Okay, that should be fine. Is there no settings? I can't make this. Holy, oh, here we go. I just press F11. There we go. You're not having a great day, as usual. This one looked really cute. I have 3 black cats. That's why I was attracted to this one. But supposedly, you are not supposed to take this cat home. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when... It's okay! I'm taking this cat home, and if I die, I die. Exactly, bro. That's how I feel about my cat Midna right now. She's freaking crazy. But all the time I look at her and I'm like, she's so cute and I love her. Speaking of which, what did she do right now? She's longing to go outside, but she's too small. She's just a baby kitty, and we cannot allow her outside. Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound loud and more confident than you actually feel. It's so cute! Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Huh, guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Oh, I would take it home. I don't even care. Oh, so cute! And if it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before, but if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just dump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. Well, obviously we're gonna take the cat home. Duh. It needs food and love. Hello. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself. So, you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. See, it was freaking cold. We needed to save the kitty. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Who gets rid of a cat after a little while? That's fucked up. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? I bet these noises are triggering my cat. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. Whoa. Okay, this is intense music. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at the beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it.
Well, speak of the devil.
Here's the KK. Look, we took it home for real, in real life. Oh my gosh, this light is actually kind of bright and making me look kind of fucked. Oop, that's even brighter. Oh, that's as dark as it goes, apparently. Whatever. Just snuggle. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. Be good. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo mustard spread, turkey, cheese, and lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato sliced. Ow! You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. I thought the fucking cat attacked us or something. That's what my cat would do. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter and sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Hee hee, don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an... You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. At your blood. You're so shocked by the time you come to your senses, the knife has completely licked clean. Holy crap, cat. Stop being crazy. My kitten is kind of dumb. She wants to hang out with my cat. My cat does not like her. There we go. Maybe I can turn this off because this is quite a bright screen. Ooh. I don't know. It's hard. How do YouTubers do this? The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? I don't know. I think a cat would definitely try some blood. I mean, tastes like pennies, and cats like weird tasting things. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside, not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to look at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV, you gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for your blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. Ugh, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have any other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your line and Gotta go make dinner. I'll be back. But I'll stay here. I appreciate that, Guanfei. The lights just went out? Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of battery. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Who the fuck has a flashlight just laying around their house? I don't have any flashlights laying around my house. I have my phone. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. It says kill and help. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But I'm gonna save. I don't know if I should save, but we're gonna save. Because there's a bunch of endings to this game, so there's a lot of different decisions you can make. As soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round, inky pits. Well, I didn't click. I didn't click. I did not click. The flashlight flickers. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctuated with the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? Why did it say kill and help? Why are you still on the power bullshit? Obviously this cat is a witch. You don't know why such question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. The order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response. Like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting. Waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever's watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered, "Let's play." No, I wasn't expecting it to do it for me. That was creepy. Right into your ear. Right into your soul. The hair is making my face itchy. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you and you're in your haste, and you fall to the ground. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath of it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. the light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt, as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife, and still tinted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely lit clean by the... You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting it on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight, and bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you'd taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if it just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in the wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts, but you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Oh, fuck. I know we should keep running, but I want to look behind. I should have saved before I do that. Fuck. Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0, it begins. What? Okay. Alright, so we'll... Okay. So we're gonna save right here. Alright, now we don't look behind us, we keep running. Huh? Interesting. How very, very... Did I look behind me? What? Keep running. Oh, okay, no matter what you choose. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. Oh wait, the weather... Oh wait, it is different. Maybe your luck is starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Kira, yeah, we already read that. Sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. at the end of the alley in a big cardboard box. Oh, yeah, I forgot how to click. He's a cat! I guess that should have been obvious. Okay. Yeah, we read that. You look so familiar, right? Oh, we got some like Groundhog Day type shit going on.
Yeah, do you hear the meows?
Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look after all. This one sure is cute though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Okay. Well, now that we know better, don't take the cat home, right? Right? Sadly, as cute as this cat is, you'd never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. You are, with rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. What to do? Oh. Okay, I guess we'll save right here. Play with the cat. Aw, you just want a little attention, don't you? This poor thing must be bored sitting in the box all day. You're not sure you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's gotta be something you can entertain the little critter with. But what? Check pockets. Sure, check pockets. You dig into your pockets. You find a small piece of string in your left pocket. Not very helpful. The string is far too short. An eager and excited cat leaping for it could easily lead you to getting bitten and scratched. In your right pocket is a bar of chocolate. Not too helpful either right now. The only other thing you got on you is your phone. It's not much of anything the cat can play with, but there is something you can do. Photo montage! Well, that was fun, right? Well, you enjoyed yourself. With nothing else to do and no intention of taking the cat home, you decide it's probably best just to leave. You don't want the cat to get too attached after all. At least you have some memories to take with you. Okay, see you around, I guess. Good luck. Okay. You turn and walk away, but as you leave... Your phone just got a message. You open it up and... What? Aren't I cute? Aren't I cute? It's a picture of a familiar looking cat. Huh? The cat does look cute and happier in the picture. But it's not a picture you recognize. What the heck? You didn't take this picture. You peek over your shoulder at the cat. But the cat is simply looking at you. Oh, it's got a sad face. It mews sadly as if pleading you to come back. Hang out and do something else? Well, I guess I could stay a little longer. But now what to do? Okay. What's this? You are not ready. Okay. Feed the cat. The cat must be hungry, right? You can't imagine that it's had much to eat if it's so attached to the box it's in. Though it doesn't exactly seem malnourished either. Surely it must have left the box to search for food then. For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case, and not to think on it any further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you left behind a hungry cat, especially when you could have done something to help. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? I guess look around the area, because we already know what's in our pockets. You glance around the dark, dingy alley. and only see garbage bag, trash bins, empty cardboard boxes, and scattered litter here and there. If there were something for the cat to eat, surely it would have found it by now, right? But you don't want to just give up so easily. You keep looking. You look and only see garbage. You sniff and only smell garbage. You listen. Squish, squish. You just barely make out the sound of a faint scurrying by a trash bin a few feet away. Quietly, oh so quietly, you creep over to the bin, and you lunge. You weren't very graceful in your attempt. You'd stumble and knocked over a stack of nearby boxes full of more trash, but as you stand up, grasped in your hand is a small mouse. The mouse squeaks and shrieks in distress, wriggling and struggling desperately in your grip. You're holding it too tightly and carefully for it to be able to bite or scratch you, though. Oh, shit. I can back up, apparently. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. I was like, fuck, I don't know how I went backwards. It wears itself out eventually and looks up at you with black eyes. I would be too sad just to sacrifice this to the key. It's completely at your mercy. Well, I guess... spare the mouse. Are you sure? Oh, fuck. I guess I'm not sure. The mouse looks scared, as if it can sense your intentions. It weakly starts to struggle again. The mouse is reluctant. Oh my god, I don't want to do it. Feed the mouse. What happens? I'm a spirit. We already know the cat's evil, so... You can hear the cat's stomach growling. It must be so hungry. It must be starving. You know the cat is hungry. Why are you hesitating? You caught prey for the cat's sake, didn't you? Are you really going to value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's? Spare mouse. Holy shit. You're mocking me, aren't you? Last chance. Hand over the prey. Now. Swear to the mouse! You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squeezing into a tiny hole in the wall, but you don't pay much mind. You don't flinch as a giant clawed paw slowly falls upon you, blocking your path to the alley's entrance. Not that you had any delusions about escaping. The cat is hungry after all. You close your eyes in acceptance as the paw gently pulls you back. And back. Chomp. Ending 26. A life spared. Okay, let's load. I should have saved. Feed the cat. Look around the area. Okay, we're gonna feed the mouse to the cat. I know. I'm sorry, little mouse boy. I'm sorry. You feed the mouse to the cat. The cat tears it apart instantly. The mouse pain squeaks and squeals pierce through you until they are abruptly cut off. Satisfied, the cat mews happily at you, red tinting its fangs. The cat curls up in its now blood-stained box and goes to sleep. You take the chance to leave. A well-fed cat will likely follow you home after all. And cute as the cat is, you really can't afford a pet right now. Still feeling a little guilty about the mouse, you decide just to go home. I feel like this is taking a lot longer to get home than normal. After a long walk home, you finally enter your apartment. You head straight for your room and collapse on your bed, falling into a fitful sleep. Later, you wake up. Scratch, scratch. That was awful. Just squeaking and scurrying noises all around you. So loud and constant they sound like screams. In the darkness of your room, you see the shifting shadows of hundreds of mice surrounding your bed. You try to run. Ah! But you cry out as twin lances of pain race up your legs. You fall off the bed in your attempt to escape, the hordes of mice dodging you as you crash to the ground. You can't stand up. Looking back and squinting in the dark, you just about make out the source of your pain. The flesh and tendons of your heels and ankles are mangled, bitten through your socks. No, leave me alone! Desperate, you crawl with only your arms towards the door. The mice descend upon you, biting into your skin, gnawing away pieces of you. You start to fade in and out of consciousness, but you still reach up for the doorknob. Your arms heavy, weighed down by the mice clinging to it with little claws and tiny feet. You manage to jostle the knob enough for the door to slowly swing open. Plop. But your outstretched arm suddenly falls to the ground, lifeless. The mice manage to chew through the flesh and bone of your now dismembered limb. As a few mice creep forward to curiously inspect your arm, you stare blankly at it for a moment before sliding your gaze up. In the newly opened doorway sits a familiar-looking mouse. It stares at you, the darkness in its beady black eyes. You can't begin to measure their depths, nor the hatred pouring out from within them. All of it aimed at you. You collapse, head hitting the floor as your other arm is eaten away as well. You're not sure how you're still conscious. The pain should be indescribable, and yet you just feel a cold sense of loss. The mice have clustered along your back now, gnawing and ripping their way between your shoulder blades, into your back, into your chest. You weakly cough up blood. They must have damaged something important. You feel something being pulled out of you. And in between the moments that blankets of darkness fade out of your vision, you hear something wet plop on the ground in front of you. You pry your eyes open to see it in front of the mouse. Weirdly shaped, red with your blood and pulsing, and oh, that's your heart, isn't it? The other mice all descend upon it, abandoning your half-eaten body. You're losing a lot of blood. You feel sleepy, but you also feel anger? Yes. So much anger. How dare they? How dare they? The last thing you see before your vision fails you is a pair of glowing eyes leering in from the darkness beyond the doorway. You can hear squeaks and shrieks of terror all around you. I don't know who's calling me. Low yowls, deep snarls, gnashing teeth, tearing flesh. As your remaining senses leave you, you smile weakly with the last of your strength, and something with soft, slightly damp and sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Oh, when something with soft, slightly damp and sticky fur nuzzles your cheek. Good kitty. Ending 27. Well fed. Alright, let's load this one. Alright, play with cat on second thought. Leave cat. You don't think it's a good idea to get the cat's hopes up of having someone look after it while if you're not willing. What if it gets attached and somehow tracks you down back to your home? You never. Whoa. What did that say? You'd never get away from it. Sorry, see you around, I guess. You stand up, the cat watching your every move. You make it halfway out of the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you. Ignore. No, nope. You need to nip this in the bud and get on with your day. It's what's best for both of you. You leave the alley and continue on your way. Wait, what was I doing? In all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma. Oh, Kitty's not there anymore. Okay. You'd forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what we were going to do for your day off. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh. I guess quick save doesn't make a little thing. Let's go to the carnival. You spend the day at the carnival. Ferris wheel, roller coaster, ferry boat, rides you've been on before, hoops, coin toss, balloon darts, games you've played before, funnel cake, popcorn, cotton candy, foods you've eaten before, all things you've enjoyed before. You're surrounded by groups of people all having fun together, laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories, and then there's you. The sun hasn't started to set yet. Still high in the sky, but it will soon. You start to wonder if maybe you should just go home for the day. When you stop in your tracks. You see something new, an attraction you've never seen before. A maze of funhouse mirrors? It sounds kind of lame, honestly. There isn't even a line to get in. But then, what else is there to do? I guess we'll enter the maze. You enter the maze. A few rooms in and you notice that the mirrors aren't all weird. Some just show you looking back at yourself. A little bored, a lot tired, and so very... Maybe this was a mistake. Why did you think going into a maze of mirrors was a good idea, even if it was something new to experience? I can't do this today. You turn around to head back the way you came in. Only to bump into a mirror. Ow, where's the exit? You try again, only to find another mirror blocking your way. By the time you're all turned around, you realize that the way you came in is completely gone. Oh, okay. Don't panic. I just have to keep going forward, right? You step through the only opening you can find and nearly trip over something on the ground. You bend down to pick it up. What's this doing here? In your hand rests a worn-looking flashlight. Curious, you flick it on. Huh. The light doesn't look very... Crap, the lights! Did the power go out, or did the attraction operator forget you were in here? How long have you been in here, actually? You pull out your phone to check the time, or maybe call the police. Your phone is dead. You grip the flashlight in your hand. The light emitted earlier was dim enough for you to know there's probably not that much juice left. Best to reserve it for a worst-case scenario and feel your way out. Yeah, you can do this. You take a calming breath. Well, forward we go. Hello, daring adventurer! Who said, welcome to the Mirror Maze! Would you like to know how to navigate the maze? Okay. Yes, I need help. Once again, welcome to the Mirror Maze! You're in a bit of jam, but don't worry. You're in good hands. Or rather, good paws. See these little cuties here? They'll be doing their best to guide you through the maze. Aren't they generous? When you enter a room, their emergency light will flash, letting you see the paths before you for a second. And also lights beyond them. Whenever you see these kind kitties, just go where they are and you'll reach the next room. Unfortunately, they're not the only things in here. It is highly suggested that you refrain from following any of our other guests. They can be sneaky or distracting, but they're always hostile. So please take caution when advancing to the next room. Of course, this wouldn't be much of a mirror maze without mirrors. Can they hurt you? No, they're just mirrors, silly. They don't do anything at all. You can't do anything to them either. They're just an obstacle you can't pass through. Go left, go center, or go right. The choice is yours. Though, if you find a room with no helpful kitties in sight, and all the paths lead to a mirror or something else, it's recommended that you stay put. And just maybe it'll work itself out. Now for your navigation tools. The flashlight you found doesn't have very much juice left. It'll only let you get a quick extra peek at the surroundings about 5 times, so try not to use it all up at once. You can keep track of your progress through the rooms up to the left, and your lives up to the right. You've got 3 lives, so be careful to avoid the less friendly guests lurking around. Why only 3 lives, you ask? Because you're soft and squishy. It wouldn't take much to damage you beyond repair. And besides, you're human, and humans usually only have the 1 life, yes? And yet, here you get 3. Don't you think? You ought to show a little more gratitude. And that's the end of your tutorial. Hopefully it was helpful. Are you ready to play? Alright, I guess I'm ready to play. So maybe you can skip it if you say the game's too hard or something. I'm not gonna skip it. I think we'll be fine. 3, 2, 1. Okay, right. Okay, next room. Right. Left. Oh, stay. This room feels off. Just wait. I think something just changed. Oh my god, what the fuck? Left. Okay, next room. Oh, left. Oh, stay. This room feels off. Just wait. Okay, center. Right. 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 Center. Center. Stay. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Center. Left. And left. Stay. You see it, the exit. That was fucking easy. You run forward, but as you do, the scenery shifts. Just slightly at first. But you're running too fast to stop yourself from colliding into the glass. Except, you don't quite go into the glass. You don't exactly collide with it either. You simply pass through it. And on the other side you see an endless white void and... yourself? Dozens of you. Hundreds of you wandering around, aimless, faceless, and empty. So empty and listless, they don't even acknowledge your presence. You try to turn back, but the glass doesn't give. Past the glass, a familiar black cat walks up and looks at you. You think it meows at you, but you can't make out the sound. It tilts its head, then walks away. The glass goes dark. Then you watch helplessly as it disappears completely. You're trapped, with only yourself as company. Ending 19. You beat the maze. Oh, jeez. Okay. Back with the food. So how bad is the cat? The cat is an eldritch being that controls our lives and we're never going to escape. This game's pretty cool. Whoever made this did a fucking decent job. We still have a lot of endings we can go through. So let's load up. Let's load up this one and then do something else. There's gotta be a better way to spend your day off than wandering around staring at weird mirrors. Now what? Oh shit, okay, we can pick another one. Normal cat behavior. Oh yeah, for real. He's a typical cat. He's just hungry, that's all. Alright, let's go watch a movie. It's been a while since a film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to a movie theater. But there's showing of one such film at the old theater. So unplug my shit and then plug it back in. Faster than trying to fucking exit out the game and mute my shit. But they're showing of one such film at the old theater. The movie was a little too niche to be picked up by the new cinema that opened right across the street. That's okay though, you're not exactly a fan of the crowds. And nothing ruins the experience of watching a new movie for you more than a noisy audience. Let's go to the old theater. You eagerly buy your ticket from the kind old man in the booth and head inside. It's barren of any trace of other people, and the decor looks like it hasn't changed since the 80s, maybe even the 70s. But it's what you were counting on. You consider buying some popcorn, but can't help but be concerned that everything at the concession stand might have expired. You move on and walk through the halls, finally locating the theater designated on your ticket stub. As expected, the theater your movie will be playing in is completely empty. Perfect. You pick a spot right in the middle, even counting the seats and taking into consideration the gap of the staircase. As you settle in, the dim light fades away, leaving the room pitch black for a few seconds. Before the screen flickers on, no commercials or trailers pop up, the movie just begins. Pleased, you shrug and let yourself get immersed in the opening scene, just as you're getting into the premise. The doors open behind you, momentarily casting light into the room and ruining the atmosphere. You hold in a frustrated sigh. It's a public establishment after all. The place can't exactly afford to stay open if you're the only customer. You try to refocus on the movie, but you sense the new presence slowly shifting around the theater, before heading in your general direction. What? Bruh. This would fucking piss me off too. The gape in utter disbelief as the stranger shuffles down the aisle, only to sit right in front of you. There's no one else here and plenty of places to sit. The stranger's also unusually tall. Even with the stadium-like arrangement of the seats being on the somewhat steep incline, they're completely blocking your view. Okay, we'll save, because these are probably going to affect what happens. Okay. Let's move to another spot. Would be more my vibe, because I'm not going to confront that dude. I'm going to be like, that's not what my nose is so itchy because my hair. Like, me talking is making my hair move, and then like making it brush up on my face. Because I got the frizziest hair in the waist. You don't want to risk escalating the situation further. This whole thing is already making you uneasy. Why wouldn't they choose to sit right in front of you? Surely they know you wouldn't be able to see past them. Shaking your head with a passive-aggressive scoff in the stranger's direction, you reluctantly pick another, less perfect seat in the theater. But as you settle down, you see the strange person get up, only to once again sit down in the seat directly in front of you. You look around somewhat helplessly, as if waiting for someone to silently agree with you about how odd all of this is, or at least inform you that this is an elaborate prank. But there's no one else here with you. That's how you've always liked it, but you can't help but think that maybe it would be nice to have someone else here if it meant not being alone with this weird jerk. Well, fuck. I'm not gonna keep moving spawns. Fuck this guy. You hate confrontation. You can already feel your palms starting to sweat at the idea of it. Your throat's closing up and your body's starting to shake. Bro, it's not that fucking big of a deal. Like, just do it. You've always been more of a fighter or a flighter than a fighter, but you paid for this ticket. You wanted to watch this movie for ages, and now this total stranger has ruined the entire experience for you. You're all alone in this theater. There's no one who will help you if something goes wrong. I guess that would be kind of fucked. Oh, my cat's meowing out the window. Hold on. Okay. But you're angry enough that you ignore the signs of your body begging you to put as much distance as you can between yourself and the stranger. You stand up, even standing higher up on the incline. The stranger is still at least a head taller than you. Okay, I'm not gonna be honest. I would pull, like, I'm a woman, obviously. So, like, I would just do a woman move and go fucking tell the theater staff that this guy is being a creep. Like, if he's being a creep, he's being a creep. Like, girls get murdered for dumber stuff, you know? Even standing... Yeah, alright, I read that. The movie continues to play in the background, but you feel as if a hush immediately falls heavily over the theater at your movement. As if you can sense... As if you can the sense... I don't think that's supposed to be there. As if you can sense the stranger anticipating what you plan to do next. You square your shoulders and force a little bass into your voice. Hey! The effort makes your words come out more harshly than you intended, like a sudden and vicious bark. But you figure they deserve it anyway. You're being a real jerk, you know that? Just what are you playing at, huh? Are you trying to piss me off? The silence that follows your words is deafening. So much so that you glance at the screen only to find that the movie is paused? Your attention is ripped back to the stranger in front of you as they shift slightly, like a small animal desperately to anticipate the moves of a predator. You don't move an inch. You don't look away. You don't even dare to blink. Instead, your eyes widen as the person's head turns, and turns some more, and turns more beyond what should be possible, neck bones cracking, to face you directly. You can't move. Bro, I actually really like that design. Wide glowing eyes resting above a wider grinning mouth gaze down at you. The stranger opens their mouth and what comes out is something impossible to comprehend. Nya! Okay, I was like, what, he turned into an anime girl? Nya! Okay. No, what the fuck? The voice is endlessly deep and creaks like a weighty door, foreboding and oddly melodic? Melodic? Alluring, but also snaps you out of your terrified trance, and before you know it, you're already out the door. You run through the halls of the empty theater, heading for the exit. You feel something watching you from behind, but you're too afraid to look. The exit now in sight, you sprint forward and burst through the doors. You look around frantically and spot the crowded cinema across the street. People, that's what you need. Safety in numbers and all that. Without thinking, you rush into the street when a sinking sensation crawls down your spine, compelling you to look behind you. Alright, let's save. Alright, look behind you. Despite your resistance, you feel your head turning to look back of its own accord. While in the middle of the street, You catch a glimpse of a grotesque-looking person standing behind the glass doors of the old theater, watching you intensely, cradling something in their arms, something familiar. But, oh, fuck. I got hit by a fucking car? Bro. Whoa, look at this red screen. Look how intense that shit is. Whoa. A glimpse is all you get as a truck speeds forward and crashes into your body. You're killed on impact. Your body splattered across the road and crushed further under the heavy tires. Ending 16. Poor screening arrangements. Alright, so what happens if we just go to the theater? Refusing to even risk a peek over your shoulder, you rush across the street to the new cinema theater. You didn't realize that it felt like you've been surrounded by some kind of dreadful pressure. Until it very suddenly vanishes, leaving you feeling more than a little shaken. But at least breathing comes easier. You think it's within your best interest to repress everything that just happened. Yeah. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming, you join the long line outside the new cinema. By the time you've reached the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth. The decor is chic and sleek, and the inside is bustling with people. It's not what you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not being alone. Even if you feel a little lonely watching families and groups of friends laughing among themselves. You'd get some popcorn, but the lines at the concession stands are long and the prices are criminal anyway. You go through the halls and follow the signs to the theater designated on your ticket before heading inside. Sigh. You sigh at the sight of the absolutely crowded theater. You head towards a seat only to be told by the person next to it that is being saved for someone. This happens a few more times before you finally manage to get yourself settled into a seat annoyingly off-center to the screen. But the screen is at least visible, if not a little too close, so you grit your teeth and bear it. The light fades out, but the shadow doesn't. The rest of the audience seems content to talk through the commercials even through the trailers. You figured the tragedy will stop when the movie actually begins, but it doesn't get even slightly quieter as the opening scene starts to play out. You sigh out loud, not thinking anyone would hear you anyway. This is why you avoid movie theaters like the plague. Whoa, what the fuck? Suddenly, the screen changes, showing the face of a black cat. A familiar black cat. Confused murmurs fill the room, but then the cat on the screen meows. That's not how cat meows. The sound is strange and not at all like any cat should sound. Haunting, almost melodic, and layered as if made of multiple voices of different creatures. Creatures that would probably never say. Ah, jeez. You sit in confusion, wondering why you haven't already gotten up and left to complain to the cinema staff. But then you hear it. It's scattered and dissonant at first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on the screen. I would too. I'd be like into it. I'd be like, this is weird, but it's cool. Are you guys done? I want to take a hit. This would be much worse. This would be way worse than being alone. At least you had one person to get away from, not fucking hella. Soon, the entire room is chanting in perfect unison. Everyone's staring intently at the cat on the screen. You're feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself. But the compulsion to stare blankly like the others isn't that strong. For now. Also, you start to notice out of the corner of your eye that some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at you. No. They're outright staring holes into you, even as they continue chanting. They don't miss a beat as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval. Their scowls deepen as the time goes on, as if they're getting impatient. Oh, I didn't mean to quick save. I wanna save. Return? Okay. Let's try to blend in. Thinking fast, you look to the screen and begin to chant in tandem with the crowd. Nya, 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 I'm a cat. Don't worry about it. You feel the harshness out of their collective grays start to ebb away. The air in the theater becoming lighter once again. You release air shakily, just realizing that you've been holding your breath earlier. You feel stuck. Surely you can't just up and leave now. Not after all that. The people around you seem fine now. But there's no telling if they'd get aggressive at you for even moving too much. Never mind outright getting up and leaving. You decide to let this run its course. Hopefully someone will come along. Right? Or at least turn the film off? You continue to chant along with everyone. You start to feel lightheaded. You feel as if you could fall asleep, but your eyes don't feel heavy in the slightest. You try to look around and gauge the other's emotional state. But you can't seem to look away from the screen. You try again, but you're still locked into eye contact with the cat on the screen. You attempt to physically force your line of vision away. You steel your nerves, ready to throw yourself to the ground if you need to, but your body only gets as far as tensing up for a moment before completely loosening itself again, making you lay back limply into your seat. You think you should be panicking right about now, but even your brain feels limp. Your thoughts of vaguely muted pastel pink, airy, sickeningly sweet and loosely spun, like cotton candy. You like cotton candy. You think you shouldn't mind your thoughts and body being like cotton candy either, so why get up and ruin that? It's nice here. You're more at peace than you've ever felt before in such a crowded room. Still chanting, you've never felt so aligned and in tune with another person, let alone with an entire room full of complete strangers. You're not alone. Out of the corner of your eye, the person next to you starts to sink back even further into their chair. They sink more. Then more. Not like they're slouching or reclining, but more like they're... Ooh. Deflating. Their skin bunches up and wrinkles like fabric as if their muscles, their bones have started to disintegrate. Their eyes dim before sinking into their sockets. Their mouth, still attempting to chant, falls open over a cutoff. Yeah. Gaping as the word ends in an awful hiss, a final, weak release of air. You muse thoughtfully about whether or not you should be distressed at the sight. But even then, the blanket of peace doesn't leave you. Suddenly, from the pile of skin and clothes next to you, you see a lump moving around. You watch in dazed fascination as the lump makes its way to the part of the skin where the head used to be. And out from the mouth crawls a tiny black kitten. Nya, 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 You can hear the familiar hissing sound all around you now as a unified chants start to fade, only to be replaced with faint mewing of kittens. Finally, your voice is the only one chanting, still human and alone. Again. You don't want that. You can't go back to that. Not again. Not again. Please. Just then, you go completely limp. Your body feels light, but it might as well weigh several tons because you realize quite suddenly that you can't move. Not an inch. You can't shift your eyes to look around. You can't even breathe. But somehow, the chant continues to creak weakly from your mouth. A few kittens come forward and perch themselves on the chairs around you, watching your sinking body, feeling as they wait for their youngest sibling to emerge from you. Dozens of glowing eyes peer down at you, and as your eyes start to cave in to the sockets of your softening skull, you manage to make out the silhouette of a familiar cat perching on the seat right in front of you. Your vision finally fades, and as that same hiss of air expels itself from your mouth, the last thing you sense is something small and alive shifting eagerly under your skin. Ending 18. Happy birthday.
Is that where you came from? Yeah, is that where you came from? Okay, let go of my neck, please. Is that where you came from, huh? Yeah.
Wow. That was crazy. Okay, what happens if we leave? Let's leave. This is too weird. I need to get out of here. Gathering your courage, or perhaps putting your fear to use, you stand up, fully intending to leave the theater. When everything comes to an abrupt stop, all of the chanting stop, even the cats chanting on the screen, you tense and risk a glance around the theater. They're all staring at you. Every single one of them. They're not moving. They're not even blinking. You swallow. Throat suddenly dry, even through a nervous sweat. Completely soaks through your clothes. Oh, a nervous sweat completely soaks through your clothes. You highly doubt that sitting back down will fix the situation. Your legs are shaking under the audience's unnaturally intense scrutiny, but you force yourself to step forward and forward and forward until you finally reach the end of the aisle. You feel their collective gaze, even worse on the staircase. All their heads have turned uncomfortably to the left to look directly at you. The screen illuminates their faces, making clear their blank scowls. They seem even more upset than they had been minutes ago, identical frown lines digging between their brows. You keep going, the heavy atmosphere becoming more and more oppressive with every step. You're so tense with anticipation that you fully expect someone to grab you at you from behind. But no one does. You don't hear any of them even get up. You exit the theater, holding your breath as the doors close behind you. You briskly walk through the halls, putting as much distance as possible between you and that theater full of people. Finally reaching the lobby, you just barely manage to catch yourself from falling to the floor as you gulp in huge gasps of air. You expect to feel relief as your breathing calms, but you feel a lingering sense of dread that only spikes once you finally notice, as well as its source. You look up, and your stomach sinks. Ooh, don't like that. All the people in the lobby area of the movie theater, everyone in line at the concession stand, all of them are staring at you. And they look even angrier than the people in the theater. You don't hesitate this time. You duck your head, avoiding eye contact, and leave the cinema. You ignore the glares of everyone in the ticket booths and the lines leading to them. You make your way home. Whenever you dare to look up at someone on the way, you flinch at the blatant anger, fury, and disgust on their face. You think you'd start to hear the faint sound of a cat's meowing behind you, or maybe a kitten's? Doesn't matter, you just want to go home. You reach your front door and fumble with the keys, cowering from the look of pure hatred on your neighbor's face as he stares at you from his door. I feel like these people are going to break in my house. Finally, you get inside your apartment, lock all the locks on the door, and slide down with your back against it till you're sitting on the floor. Gulp, pant. You allow yourself a moment to breathe. Now home, your heartbeat calms and your fear slowly bleeds from you, leaving you feeling strangely empty. You pass to the kitchen, head to your room, and slip under the covers of your bed, trying to fall asleep. Maybe it's all just a bad dream. As you fall into a fitful sleep, sure to be full of nightmares of glaring eyes, you try to ignore the ever-increasing sounds of cats meowing and yowling in the distance outside your apartment. Ending 17. Black sheep. Okay. So, what else can we do? Okay, so we can go back here and we can go to the dog park. You decide to take a stroll in a park or something. The only one within walking distance is the nearby dog park. You think it'll make you feel better. First, you get to see a cute cat today. Now, you get to see a cute dog. Several of them, in fact. The park is bustling with owners and their canine companions. Playing frisbee, fetch, running, jumping, even napping. Such cuties. Whatever. Like you'd want anything to do with these mangy mutts. What's wrong? You didn't think that. You decide to move on. These dogs are all so adorable. You want to pet every single one you come across. But you know not all the owners are cool with strangers just walking up and manhandling their pets. Not all dogs appreciate it either. So you stroll around the path, trying to exude a welcoming aura that will beckon one of these cute doggies to you. You don't have to wait very long. Oh! You stop as the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen scampers up to you, blocking your path. Whoa! Why would we do that? Okay, we get a lot of options here. Let's pick up the puppy. This is the only nice one. Oh shit. Hold on! You just barely managed to rein in the reflex to throw the puppy as far away from you as possible. With shaking hands, you quickly place the puppy on the grass and take several jerky steps back. The owner seems confused by your reaction to their puppy. You just wave at them in a daze before hastily stumbling away. You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave. Well, I mean, yeah, let's leave. Good. Okay, well, we already did the other options. So let's go back to the dog park. Okay, well, let's pick up the puppy, let's hold on to it, and then let's stay at the park. It doesn't let me pet the puppy. Unless I missed that. Alright, let's stay at the park. You stay at the park. Whoa, okay, it's mad. You try to calm down by watching all the dogs from afar as you walk along the path, but every so often one will run up to you. And when they do, they look wrong. Their owners don't seem to notice. You find a bench and sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes. Maybe this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe you should have stayed with me instead. You're broken out of your thoughts when something lands gently in your lap. You look down and see a frisbee on your thighs. Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw it back? You look up to see an owner waving at you in the distance, but more importantly, a series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward, and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. No! Stop. This is horrifying. A series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward, and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Hey, hurry! Throw it back! Oh, throw! You throw the frisbee and the dog runs in the opposite direction, jumping and catching it right out of the air. Impressive. The dog and the owner walk up to you. Thanks for that. You can pet him if you want. The dog looks up at you, eager for its reward of pets and pats for catching their frisbee. Should I? Pet the dog. Alright, nothing paranormal. The main character is just insane, basically. Really? Are you sure? I'm warning you. Do not touch that mutt, or you will regret it. Let's see. Can I pet that dog? Let me pet that dog. Uh-oh. You reach out your hand. Oh, fuck. And you pet the dog. The dog seems pleased. You don't feel well. Suddenly, the sky begins to darken rapidly. You look up along with all the pet owners to see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in the blink of an eye. You vaguely remember that you should never look directly at an eclipse, but for some reason, you don't look away. A loud, piercing yowl fills the air, shaking the ground beneath you. You instinctively move to lift your hands in order to shield your ears, but... Ooh, no! But the hand that had been cautiously pressed up upon the dog's head comes away with some resistance. Resistance like sticky slime almost cementing your hand to the dog's head. The slime stretches with your movement. The dog's head stretches with it too, as the canine begins to just melt. It melts and melts until it becomes a pile of goo at your feet. Ah! Ah! You dazedly look around for the dog's owner, only to find an empty pile of familiar clothes where they once stood. You see similar piles of clothes next to the piles of goo scattered all across the park's open field. All the dogs, all their owners. The melted goo of the dog in front of you then starts to move with a shudder. Gross. It slithers across the grass towards a field in the center of the park, all the other piles of goo following after it. They mix and meld together into a single entity that shifts and undulates and bulges and grows. You watch in dazed horror as it then fills out and shapes itself. Into a behemoth of a dog, snarling and frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching, before the glowing orbs land directly on you. The rumbling growl it emits is so low and deep you can feel the sound of it crash into you. I mean, it's our only option. I like how it just forces me to leave. I didn't like actually die or anything. No. You had your chance. Better start running. You try to run, but you're not fast enough. The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you. It tears you apart until there's nothing left. Ending 21. Dog person. Okay, well... Let's load. Okay, so we'll load this one, because if we leave the park, I know it's just gonna probably take us somewhere else or something. Let's... okay, we're gonna have to do some fucked up shit. Let's kick the puppy. What? It's just a puppy. There's no way I would ever do that. Alright, let's kill it. No, that's horrible. There's no way I would ever do that. Eat the puppy. That's disgusting. I think I'm gonna be sick. There's no way I would ever do that. Okay, well, let's just leave the park then. Yes. Leave, leave, leave. Wait, what did that say? Dogs are stupid and they all deserve to... Now what? Well, we know... Alright, let's go through this. Let's do something else. Oh, okay. So I think I need to... Let's go... Oh, okay. Fuck. Let's skip. Front the changer. Skip. Skip. Leave the theater. Oh yeah. So let's continue and skip. Let's take the cat home and see if we can get different options there. What time is it? Okay. We'll do maybe a couple more endings if we can. Meow. Well, why not? Right? You barely reach out your arms before the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs up onto your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. Hee hee. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah? On your way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. You living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. Wait, fuck. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. It just simply sits and looks at you expectantly. Do something alone, do something with the cat. Okay, let's save here. Do something alone. Like what? Clean the apartment. You said that even if it's your day off, that doesn't mean you should be completely unproductive. You know you have a guest and all, but you really shouldn't put off your chores. Best to get them done while you're in the mood to do so. So for now, you get dressed, roll up your sleeves, and get to work on cleaning the apartment. At least you try to. You sweep the living room. You wipe the kitchen counter. Okay, you don't make your bed, but who actually does that anyway? Still, you notice that no matter how much you clean up, you keep finding more messes than when you started. You peek over at the cat. Well, you suspect that it might be the culprit behind this mystery, but every time you rush to check on it, or catch it in the act, you always find it napping in the living room. You keep cleaning, but the cat, or something, keeps leaving more and more mess in its wake. Let's keep cleaning. You keep cleaning, but there's just more mess, and more, and more. When you finally stop and look around you, you don't even recognize your home anymore. There's piles of junk everywhere. Do you even own this much stuff? You don't remember ever buying or receiving most of it. The pile towers over you. You feel claustrophobic. The stench of garbage is overwhelming, despite your hands feeling raw from all the cleaner fluid you've been using. Your eyes still burn from the bleach. You need some air. You need to get out of here. You hear it crash and see a teacup you were certain you don't own smashed on the floor. You look up and see the cat perched on a teetering pile of china and kitchen appliances. It carefully nudges another teacup from the pile, sending it careening to the ground. But you don't even flinch as it shatters. Instead, you start to chuckle. Suddenly, you're laughing. It's so hilarious. That tears start running down your face. I knew it. It was you. You did this, didn't you? You pick up the largest piece of ceramic from the broken teacups. Didn't you? And throw it at the cat. The cat dodges it by leaping off the pile. The pile sways. It sways. It's falling. It's falling towards... You can't move. You're buried. The pile fell on top of you. Broken shards of fine china and sharp utensils are piercing your skin, your organs. Your bones feel loose and limp, crushed under the heavy appliances. Warm liquid pools under you. With the last of your strength, you listen as the cat pads over to you before laying down and purring sleepily. A nap sounds pretty good. Ending 1, a not so clean getaway. Okay, well, do something alone. Let's clean the apartment. Catch the cat in the act. How are you supposed to finish cleaning up if this little imp is making a menace of itself? No, you know the cat's the culprit. You consider locking up in the bathroom at least until you clean the rest of the apartment. But it just doesn't seem fair when you don't actually have any proof. You need to investigate this further. You need proof. Not just for the sake of your sanity, but more importantly for the sake of cleanliness. You start to clean again and peek behind you, catching mere glimpses of a paw here or a tail there. But as with earlier, when you rush back to the living room, the cat is still sleeping. Okay, you want to play, cat? Then let's play. This time you decide to lay a trap one of your feline friend won't be able to resist. You tackle the kitchen island counter and give it the works. It's glistening by the time you're done. It's so clean, you drop kick anyone who'd even thought of eating off of it. The perfect trap for your little cleaning saboteur. You whistle earnestly as you exit the room and hide around the corner of the entryway to the hall. You have a perfect view of the cat and the island counter. There's no way you won't catch the culprit in the act now. If it really isn't the cat, maybe you'll give it a treat as an apology for your suspicions. But as you deliberate if you should stop by the grocery store to get some fish, the cat starts to... Ooh. Shift? Its back that was rising and falling evenly moments ago is now rippling in small tremors like an agitated wave on a black sea. It's shuddering. Ew. It's bubbling. It's bulging. It's bulging. Pop! What the fuck? What the hell? You gape in disbelief as another cat bursts out of its still sleeping feline you'd taken home with you. You're fairly certain that's not how cats give birth. But more importantly, you watch cat number 2 shake itself off before leaping up onto the counter, rolling around on top of it and leaving fur and grime in its wake. Probably should have given it a bath earlier. You feel like your mind is lagging behind the reality of discovery you've just made, but you don't seem capable of thinking beyond smaller observations. For example, though the hows and whys of what you're witnessing elude you, the more pertinent question that strikes you is that if the original cat is still sleeping, and the clone cat is busy making yet another mess, then where are all the other clones? Suddenly, the two cats look directly at you in perfect unison. Their eyes pin you to the spot with their intensity, but you realize with the familiar sinking feeling of being watched from behind that they're not the only ones looking at you. You slowly turn around. Oh my god fucking damn. Packed in the hall behind you from the floor to the ceiling is a living, breathing, writhing wall of cats, of clones, all piled on top of each other. The glowing golden eyes of every cat in the undulating wall of black or pure black fur, every single eye is trained on you. Out of fear and sheer desperate need to distance yourself from this blight on reality and order, you take a single step back. And in response, the wall just breaks. The cats all stampeding over you. It'd be kind of cute if their soft paws weren't holding claws as sharp as knives. You try to protect yourself, but there's just too many of them. Blood leaks steadily from your scratches. You feel dizzy. With what little strength you have, you turn your head and watch as the cats tear through carpet and upholstery, knock over vases and dishes and lamps, claw at the walls. It's gonna take forever to clean this up, you think? Maybe you'll tackle it all again later, right after you take a short nap. With an annoyed sigh, you breathe your last breath, ending to double trouble. Alright. I don't think we should have that many ones left, right? Oh wait. Fuck. I meant to do something else. Whatever. Let's do something alone. Let's watch a movie. Wait. Oop. You're not tired enough for a nap, but you're too lazy to get started on any of your chores, so you decide to watch a movie. You get dressed in your favorite pajamas, make some popcorn with an obscene amount of butter, and head over to your armchair. Only to discover that the cat is already napping in it. You frown a little in thought.
Your couch isn't at the best angle for optimal TV viewing pleasure, and you don't feel like pushing it around and having to put it back later. The only options you have left are to sit on the floor, or to move the cat and reclaim your throne. Well, let's just sit on the floor.
You decide to sit on the floor. The cat is a guest after all, and you pride yourself on being a good host, if nothing else. Well, at least you would if you ever had any guests before. You grab a blanket and some pillows and make it a comfy nest in the front of the chair. You pop in a random movie from your collection and can tell instantly that it's one of your favorite horror films. You've seen it a few times already, but it never fails to get your blood pumping. A few minutes in, and you're already invested, getting reacquainted with the story and the characters. The scares won't come until later, but for some reason you feel like something is watching you from behind. You know, it's probably nothing, but you feel compelled to check anyway. You peek over your shoulder. Gah! Only to jump out of your skin, jostling a few pieces of popcorn out of the bowl into your lap. The cat is awake and looking right at you. You take a calming breath, recovering from the heart nearly lurching out of your chest, and immediately feel foolish. It was just a cat, of course. It was so quiet you'd forgotten it was right behind you, even though it's the whole reason you're sitting on the floor in the first place. You shakily pick up the remote, intending to rewind some of the parts you missed. However, as soon as you press the rewind button, the TV shuts off. You blink, confused. Nothing else turned off. The kitchen's dim light was still on. The digital clock was still glowing, and the movie player was still rewinding. The power clearly didn't go out, so why? You feel a chill run down your spine as you catch the cat's reflection in the dark TV screen. It's still looking at you. Cats stare, silly. It's kind of their thing, right? And you're a new addition in his life. Of course, he's going to study you closely to see if you're trustworthy. As you mentally reassure yourself, you turn the TV back on. What? The TV's on, but the movie isn't what's playing on the screen. It's you? You watch yourself frown on screen as you feel your brow furrow in tandem. It's like footage of you in real time, like you're being recorded. You feel the familiar sensation of your mind focusing on small details to avoid the bigger picture of your current situation, avoiding the questions of how this is happening, or who or what is doing this, and why. Suddenly, your mirrored self smiles and waves at you, all on its own. You don't wave back, too stunned to move. The you on the screen doesn't seem to mind, though. It then stands up. It walks out of frame, and a terrified yell rips out of your mouth before you can think to stifle it. On screen, in the chair, is the cat. But it's wrong. It becomes a large, swollen mass of black fur, its twitching pulse arrhythmically with its slow, almost methodical breath. Its mouth is a yawning entrance to a black abyss framed by a set of teeth that look very, very sharp. Glowing eyes bulge all over its body. It's still looking at you. It doesn't even acknowledge your on-screen persona as they walk back into frame and pet it almost lovingly. Then, the you inside the TV touches one of the cat's fangs. You flinch at the sudden sharp pain in your palm. You look down and sure enough, your hand is bleeding. You're not particularly afraid of the blood, but for some reason the sight of it leaking out of you sends another chill down your back. A thought, clear and terrible, flashes across your mind. It's not just the mutated cat in the TV that's watching you, is it? Don't look behind you, 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 don't look behind you. You watch helplessly as your on-screen self smiles and nods at you almost encouragingly. They stand in front of the cat's gaping jaws. They look into the dark depths, and as you're torn between the horrifying realization of what's about to happen and the gripping wonder of what they see looking back at them from the deep, deep darkness, they jump in. Darkness is a sudden presence all around you, pressing in, holding you down, and yet you somehow also feel weightless. You can't tell if you're falling, but it doesn't feel like you're laying down or standing either. You feel warm. You feel cold. You feel everything. You feel nothing. You feel nothing. Ending 3, silent film. Okay, so I'm still around. I'm just doing my... I can't read that. Holy shit. Actually, what? Oh, your daily pension. Okay. That's cool. I appreciate that you're here. Okay, let's do the movie again, but let's kick the cat out of the chair. Reclaim your throne. You square your shoulders. Sorry, kitty, but that's my spot. You pick up the cat and place it on the floor. It's clearly upset with you. When you try to pet it as an apology, it dodges your hand and scampers away. You shrug and put on a random movie before nestling into your chair. Well, it's some horror film that you love to heckle from beginning to end. Nothing but an endless string of pointless jump scares. Did the writers not know the meaning of the word subtle? What was that? Was that in the bathroom? The cat must have gotten into the medicine cabinet or knocked something over. Calming your thundering heart with a deep breath, you pause the movie and get up to investigate. Whoa! The cat dashes between your legs from the hall. Fleeing the scene only makes you look guiltier, you know. You're even more reluctant to see the damage now. You just want to relax and watch your bad horror movie. You go into the bathroom and turn on the light. Just as you thought, all the stuff in your medicine cabinet is scattered on the tiles. You sigh. At least none of it looks broken or damaged. You crouch down to pick everything up. Click. Did the door just close? Did you bump it when you crouched down, or... Well, at least the cat can't come in and make more of a mess this way. The lights? Didn't you just replace the bulbs? They weren't faulty, were they? You never remember to hold on to your receipts for situations like these. You doubt you'll be able to get your money back. You stand up. You shake out the pain in the ears from crouching and open your medicine cabinet. Carefully, you place everything back where they belong, making sure nothing is missing. You close the cabinet door. Whoa. Ah! You jump back, slamming against the wall, covering your mouth. You look back up at the mirror on the medicine cabinet door to see... Nothing? Nothing? What the hell? Something was... You know you saw something just now. You know you did, right? I guess let's save. You saw something. Whoa. What? You saw something. You definitely not... Whoa. You rush out of the bathroom and slam the door behind you without looking. You enter the hall and... No. What's that? Oh. What the fuck? No, 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 no! You shield yourself with your arms and... Nothing. Nothing again. You peek through your fingers and see... Just your usual hallway. You don't feel very good. You need to sit down. You carefully make your way back to the dark living room, trying not to overwhelm your senses any more than you already have. Maybe you should watch something a little more lighthearted. Or just lie down instead. You don't know. It's a little hard to think. You just need to sit down. Stumbling forward, you reach for your chair, but... Accurate. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Just a cat sitting back in your chair again, looking up at you curiously. But it's enough. Your heart lurched so harshly out of a mixture of fear and anticipation that it completely gives out. Your eyes roll up into your skull. You feel yourself falling back. You're dead before you even hit the ground. Ending 4. Real subtle. Okay, well. I just pressed load and that's what it brought up. What the fuck's happening? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just so tired of everything. Not you, never you. But it couldn't be the person you deserve. But I couldn't be the person you deserve. Couldn't ever hope to be. You were so amazing, smart, talented, and independent. You shined. But in comparison, I... Damn it. So stupid. So worthless. But when it approached me, it didn't tell me that it wanted me. It needed me. Maybe that's what I wanted all along. Wanting could be so fleeting, but to be needed... There is nothing I wouldn't give to have someone tell me that I mattered to them. That they needed me. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like, oh shit. I didn't press continue, I pressed load. Weird. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Okay, so I guess we're gonna take him home. Do something alone. What happens when we take a nap? This might be the last ending that we do, depending on how long it is. You're just a little tired from the events of the day. Making life-changing choices like committing to the responsibility of caring for another living creature really wears you out. You could definitely use a nap. You head to your room and get dressed in your pajamas before you decide to grab a glass of water from the kitchen. You head back to your bedroom ready for a much-needed nap. Only for the cat to race past you through the open door and jump on the middle of the bed. It takes its time kneading at the sheets before settling down and closing its eyes. Well, that was fast. You frown thoughtfully. Now that your mind's on it, you find yourself really craving a nap in your own bed. There's no way you're settling for sleeping on the couch, certainly not the armchair, which means you should sleep next to the cat. What the fuck? Well, I guess we're gonna have to save here too, because a lot of bench. I don't know if I'm gonna play this after today. We'll see. You shrug. What's the harm in sharing the bed, right? You both have had a long day after all. You try to carefully avoid jostling the cat as you lay down, but immediately scoots over and curls up against you anyway. You smile. Sweet dreams. You feel like you've slept for a long time. You feel a warm weight on your back, but you don't see the... Oh, mystery solved then. You feel comfortable? You consider getting up, but as soon as the thought enters your head, your mind fills with a static and deep sense of disapproval. Not yet then. Okay. The cat, jostled by your attempts at movement, kneads painfully at your back before settling down again and falling back asleep. You fall back into slumber too. It's night. You want to get up. Claws digging your back like a warning. Tomorrow then, right? It's morning. You'll be late for work. But the cat doesn't budge. You don't even try to get up this time. You just close your eyes and drift off again. It's the next day. Since that last several days, or has it been weeks? Or longer? You're not quite sure. You're hungry. You don't know how long you've been lying down. You feel sore on your back, but also in your stomach, your arms, your face, everywhere. You can't remember your last meal, the last time you drank anything. You've been sleeping all this time, but you feel exhausted, more tired than you think you've ever felt in your life. It feels like a giant hand is pressing you into bed. You can't remember the last time you even considered moving, but somehow you know that you need to go back to sleep anyway. Everything will be fine if you just go back to sleep. You think you're hallucinating when the cat finally stirs. It stretches languidly before hopping off your back. You hear its feet padding through your still open bedroom door, its step fading down the hall. You don't open your eyes. You don't move. You're afraid you don't remember how. You're afraid that the static will return to you if you try. But eventually you do try. You try to prop yourself up on your arm. It's thinner than you've ever seen it. Thinner than you think should be possible. Crack! The arm snaps under the weight of your body and crumbles to dust on the bed sheets. It doesn't hurt in the slightest. As if even your nerves have dried up and become useless as useless as you feel in general. Just how long have you been laying in bed? You don't have much time to think about it. Your failed attempt at sitting up sends you tumbling over the side of the bed like a rag doll. Crack, crack, crack. But you think you're probably closer to being a ceramic doll as your body shatters instantly upon impact with the floor. Your head rolls towards the door, letting you watch as the rest of your strewn body parts crack and crumble and turn into broken ruin as your consciousness begins to fade. The cat strolls into view, then poking and prodding at the remains of your brittle limbs. Bad kitty, you try to say. But you think your jaw might have snapped off earlier as well. Almost as if sensing your attention, the cat walks over to you. Well, your head at least, and when you watch with your final conscious seconds as it lays down, curling its body around you. It feels warm. Well, maybe another nap couldn't hurt. Ending 6, just a cat nap. Okay, well that is all the time I have for today. But thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!